Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, man. This is my continuance on the NFL Hall of Fame. Who got in? Who didn't get in. Now, I want to talk about a dude that did not get in. I want to talk about Kurt Warner. Now, as you guys know, this was Kurt Warner's second year eligibility. Did not get in. Now, I've been up and down on whether Kurt Warner is a Hall of Famer, period. I think he's a borderline Hall of Famer, but I don't think he's what you call a surefire Hall of Famer. Yes, he won 2 league MVPs, but one of them should have went to Marshall Faulk. And yes, he went to 3 Super Bowls, but he lost 2 of them. And then, not to mention, he was benched like 3 times. But I'm going to tell you who may have played a significant role in him not getting voted in the Hall of Fame, and that's his wife, Brenda Warner. Brenda Warner had a tendency for talking a little too much. When the whole Mark Bolger, Kurt Warner quarterback controversy was going on in St. Louis, Brenda Warner was, I guess, talking to the press or social media saying that we want to play, as if she's out there on the field and saying we should get to play, And I'm going to tell you something. A lot of teams didn't take too kindly to that, her talking. And she, not only did she do that when he was in St. Louis, she did that when he played for the New York Giants, when he got benched in favor of Eli Manning. She sort of spoke out on that. You guys got to remember, the NFL is still a good old boy league. And the NFL is, a lot of these owners are guys that's in their 60s, 70s. Some of them might even be in their 80s. They believe in that old school mentality that women are meant to not speak and just stay behind the scenes and support their man. A lot of guys think like that. And Brenda Warner sometimes would do too much talking. You guys got to understand, they don't like women like Brenda Warner. What was the other lady's name? Anna Benson. And, Jackie Christie, of course, because I don't know if you guys know, when Doug Christie played for the Sacramento Kings, well, actually, when he got traded from Toronto to the Sacramento Kings, Toronto sent the Sacramento Kings warning them about Jackie Christie, about how she had some very weird behavior, like how they would get married every year, have a full-fledged ceremony and shit, just crazy shit. And as you can see on that garbage-ass reality show, Basketball Wives, you got to see an in-depth look on, Jackie Christie's personality. So, it is what it is. I think these guys' wives shouldn't do reality shows and shit. I really am not fond of that. I just think they should be wives, just enjoy being a wife, stay home, take care of the kids, and spend up the dude's money. Like what most of us should be doing, because that's pretty much it. But like I said, it is what it is. Now, another reason why I think they didn't vote Kurt Warner into the Hall of Fame as of yet is because another guy that's going to be coming up soon, which is Donovan McNabb. When Donovan McNabb retired, they were going back and forth about, well, should he get in on the first ballot or shouldn't he? And I think this is going to be their excuse to keep Donovan McNabb out on the first ballot. Now, I'm going to tell you something. If you look at Donovan McNabb's numbers, he had one of the best touchdown interception ratios ever, which means Donovan McNabb did not throw very many picks. Now, unfortunately, I don't think Donovan McNabb threw for 40,000 yards. Usually when you throw 40,000 yards, that damn near makes you a shoe-in to get to the Hall of Fame, and I don't think he quite hit that mark. Remember, he had a terrible year in Washington. Him and Mike Shanahan did not get along, which I did videos about Mike Shanahan questioning why don't he get along with black quarterbacks. So, that, it is what it is. So I think Donovan McNabb is playing a role in why Kurt Warner isn't in the Hall of Fame as of now. Also, because they don't want to put Donovan McNabb in, because if you put Kurt Warner in on the first or second ballot, then when Donovan McNabb comes up, and technically Donovan McNabb's numbers are better than Kurt Warner's, but then you go say, well, damn, why ain't Donovan McNabb in and you put Kurt Warner in? And then, then you start that argument. Then you start the black quarterback issue thing also. So they're using that as a front to basically, when it's time to vote Donovan McNabb in, which I think is either next year or the year after next, they can have a legitimate excuse not to put Donovan McNabb in. See, I'll be peeping this shit out. But like I said in other videos, this is why I don't like the idea of writers being the sole source of getting to say who gets into the Hall of Fame and who doesn't. But anyway, I just wanted to speak on that. I'm out.